Hey folks, if you see those links down below, they're right there. Click on them. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, squirrels paying attention, fresh cut grass that smells delicious. Welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the only podcast where the producer gets berated before every episode. And here he is, the man who does the berating, the man with nuts in his hand. It's Pepitone.
Get the nuts, squirrel. Why don't they go for the nuts? That's a walnut. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside. Our special guest today is comedian extraordinaire Carly Ballerini. Welcome, Carly.
Thank you.
Carly has a new one-person show out, and she's going to talk about fascism. And my producer, this guy, yes, sometimes it gets contentious. You know, I can't help it. I care about the product. I don't want to do any work toward it, but I care about it. Mm-hmm. And today, Kevin took umbrage. I just want to let you know about the underlying tension here. Kevin took umbrage to me saying, hey, come on, put up a funny clip. And then I looked at it. It was fine because I'm talking about capitalism. And I like when I look good on the clip. You know, but I like the funny clips, you know.
I mean, there were some moments, but I wanted
to sounds like not Lana. Many, huh?
There wasn't a ton. I mean, you know, we were having fun. It was, you know, it was 12:30 at night in a parking lot.
You were pretty lit up.
I was sauced up.
He was sauced.
We had both
Doesn't that mean it's more fun, though? Isn't that fun?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It
depends on how he was. Yeah, he has fun. Kevin has a lot of fun in that place.
I enjoy myself.
You gotta have fun at the comedy store.
Squirrel! I don't know what's going on with these squirrels.
It's
today.
too hot. They're waiting.
Where are they? I'm throwing beautiful walnuts. Nobody gives a fuck.
They come out a little closer to sundown.
I don't think they work for you, and so you're kind of treating them like they work for you, and I feel like that's like the wrong vibe for squirrel. Squirrel comes to like you
Are you
work
trying
for them.
to tell me about squirrels?
Listen, I know
I'm
about
the
squirrels.
fucking king.
Okay,
That's
I
right.
didn't fucking know that.
This is for squirrels.
Oh, that's for squirrels?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that like too difficult for them? Like
no.
Is it good?
Most assholes give squirrels soft shell things like peanuts. This is better for them because they
bury it. They bury
their
it.
Teeth.
Oh.
This sharpens them and also makes them stronger.
Oh.
You know, and this one, a lot of assholes, and you know who I'm talking about, folks. A lot of you are assholes where you will give. I've seen people give squirrels fucking Cheetos, fucking bread.
Yeah.
You know, peanuts they think is good. It's walnuts, almonds. Anyway.
I saw in Chicago, I used to walk my dog, and there was a squirrel lady. There's a squirrel lady in every park, but we were in Portage Park. There was a squirrel lady, and she
Which
would like
park?
Portage Park.
Which one?
Portage.
Okay, I don't know that one.
It's kind of like west.
There he is.
There's a squirrel. There's a guy.
Go ahead, keep talking.
Yeah. Try to
Keep talking. Keep
try
the
to chuck it
podcast
at him.
going.
Jesus Christ. Oh, nice.
Keep
Somehow that works.
the podcast going.
Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Oh, he loves it.
almost
He's
caught
kind of
it.
like playing
He got
catch
it.
with you. You're doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm wrong.
When you see a squirrel, just
Yeah.
throw one.
Yeah. And you have to be
you
like
hear that?
extremely aggressive and
What?
kind of mad.
You heard
Crunching
it?
into
Yeah, like a little.
No.
Okay.
Let me see your arm. Let me see your arm. A lot of girls can't throw.
Eddie.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was bad.
that was not
That
good.
made
But
me
that's
scared.
okay. You have other strengths.
I have other skills.
You
I've
have
never
other
said that I was a
skills and
good
other strengths,
throw
and
person.
One of them. What did you want to say? Because
I don't know. I was
Carly texted me today and said, "Can I come on your podcast? I want to talk about fascism."
Honestly, I didn't think you would say yes, and so I was like, well, I guess I could. I mean, I'm doing a show about fascism, but it's kind of like about the macrocosm and microcosm of fascism. Because you know how fascism is more of like fascism is like, it's not an ideology, it's more of like a thing that you're doing. Yeah, it's kind of like more of a behavior almost. Because it's not, I mean, it is an ideology, but it's not like, it's not like being a Republican or something. It's like fascism is its own thing. So you can kind of create fascism wherever you want, sort of a thing. Like you can create like small microcosms of fascism because it's just about a centralized.
I acted like a fascist toward Kevin
just now,
a little bit.
Just now, and then I had no power, so I couldn't do anything about it. So that was a centralized power right there, and that is fascism.
You
That's
got
what I'm saying.
upset. You got visibly upset.
I was just afraid that there was going to be a bad vibe for the whole thing.
No.
I get over. I'm used to being abused.
No, I think you're tired. Are you tired today? You seem a little sad.
No,
you usually have that water off a duck's back with that shit that I do. But today it looked like it hit.
Well, sometimes, I've been hanging out with this older gentleman who's been telling me to stand up for myself.
Are you
and,
serious?
that I got value, Yeah.
Are you serious?
Is it like a
Who's
therapist?
that?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
Come here.
Hello. Hello. Our first dog the other
goodness.
day. Hello. Yeah.
Oh, it's so sweet.
I hope everybody appreciate. What's his name again?
Oh my God.
Joey?
Joey?
Zoe.
Oh, Zoe.
Zoe.
Zoe, you're a girl. Hi,
She's a
Zoe.
lady.
Precious.
A lady.
Precious.
Oh, she's so
Zoe.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh,
What
that's
kind of dog is Zoe? Half husky? Oh, wow.
Half mutt.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
she knows. You got
Beautiful. I love the white.
Yeah.
Hi.
You're not allowed to say that.
I mean, I love all colors.
That's right. Oh,
Good seeing you.
getting the love.
She loves it. She loves
Yeah.
it. Folks, this is our first dog today on the podcast. We get a lot of dogs here. This Zoe is really happy here. You go ahead. We'll take care of Zoe. No, I'm kidding.
We're gonna keep Zoe. Yeah.
No,
What's
If
your
you'd
name
like to go-
again? Chuck. Eddie, Carly, Kevin.
Hey, Chuck.
We're doing a podcast called Apocalypse Soon about the apocalypse coming very soon. Right around the corner.
Right around the corner.
But dogs make it better.
Mm-hmm.
Nature makes it better. That's why we do the podcast outside.
Yeah. So we.
And we can't afford an inside studio. But it's twofold. Hi, Zoe.
Pups.
Go with your daddy.
Such a good. Can I?
Go with your daddy.
No. She can stay here. She can stay with me. You can
Aww. Anyway, folks, so I
Okay.
think Kevin is a little tired today. I think he's a little tired,
no,
and that's why Carly, who grew up, I think, in a dysfunctional environment, right?
stay. Yeah. Yep.
By the way, we're very honest on this podcast.
That's right.
I've been through an incredible amount of mental illness, and as you can see, I still lash out.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, another doggy.
Oh my
Oh,
God.
little
That's a
Puggerino.
cute-
Oh, buddy.
Oh, he's pissing on your equipment.
Actually,
Aren't you?
Oh,
Aren't
that's
you the
cute.
little urinator?
Yeah.
Aren't you the little urinator?
Belonging to nobody.
it's so cute.
That
He's
dog,
taking a-
I call that dog Golden Shower Guy.
No golden shower guy.
He
You got
is-
specific tastes. Specific.
So
proclivities.
fascism. Well, I disagree with you. I just want to tell you I disagree with you.
Okay. I love that. I love a discussion about this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the disagreement is very good natured.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah. Let's go.
With all due respect, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. By the way, someone posted this fucking thing. I won't say his name, Mike Binder, but he posted this thing about how, and he showed a clip of that fucking moron, Bill Maher, before before he posted this fucking thing. And Bill Maher was talking about, Mom Donnie, who's my favorite.
Yeah.
And
Who's
that,
everybody's
and now,
favorite. Mom Donnie is a good guy. He's okay.
correct.
Yes.
Correct. Unless you're a fucking asshole.
Right.
And a couple of other, people who are Muslim are winning some of these elections,
That's
like
great.
in Michigan. Yeah, because they're for the fucking average person. And this guy, and I won't say his name, Mike Binder, he posts that the U.S., and this is hilarious to me, the U.S. is being taken over by communists. So I know Mike He's a nice guy. I know Mike, and I posted on his Instagram. I said, "Is this parody, or are you just a fucking idiot?" And then I put in parentheses, "with all due respect."
So you never mean it when you say all due respect. It is disrespectful. You're like, with all due respect,
Well,
I'm disrespectfully saying, are you a fucking moron? Is what you
Correct.
just said.
And that I
got
took
it.
that from Woody.
Squirrel.
Thank you.
So he
I
thinks
took
that we're
from Woody Allen's Broadway Danny Rose movie, where he would say, "With all due respect, darling,"
Thank you, God, you have great heroes.
Woody Allen?
With all due respect.
Oh, I know. With
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
I know.
No, he wrote good stuff.
I can't.
Okay, so
I love his movies.
So Mike Binder said that we're all communists now because of Mamdani.
He thinks there's a threat to our way of life. I'm like, is this parody?
I would love it if somebody could unite everyone to become communists. You know how powerfully, you know how good they would have to be at organization, getting everybody like to think the same lie. Like nobody. I would love it. Let's all get communists. I would, because then we would all be on the same page about something, and then we could maybe rise up at the end of it. You know what I mean?
With all due respect.
Yeah, yeah.
I disagree.
For
First
sure.
of all, I don't, we just throw a label on things.
Sure.
And what communism means in this instance, and I'm not going to say the guy's name who posted it, Mike Binder, what it means is that I don't want Muslims winning elections.
Yeah, he's not using the word correctly, but I'm kind of really in this moment right now where I'm like, language actually does matter.
It does.
And when we're saying stuff, we're changing the meanings. Yeah, changing the...
Fuck you! No, I'm talking... All right.
Yeah, you guys are like playing like full catch. You are good at squirrel.
Thanks, Dad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been fucking doing this for so long.
It shows.
And when you come here and say,
I'm sorry.
"Hey,"
listen, I didn't mean to come in hot. I didn't know. I didn't know your skill. I need to see it. Again, this is actually back to what we're saying. I think that
chime in at any time.
Yeah, if you'd like.
No, he doesn't
we value,
like to talk
we value
politics
all
because he's gotten his
opinions
ass.
here. Listen.
That's right.
Wait, but
Producer Kevin here. At this point, Eddie has accidentally turned off the recorder, but we got it right back on. Here we go.
And there's a lot to fight against. Like, the media doesn't want this system to be overthrown. The media has a vested interest in the capitalist system. You know?
Yeah, for sure.
And when they yell about communism, they're just using fear, as McCarthy did in the McCarthy days. Do you agree, Kev? Or how are your children doing? I don't care. Whatever you want to talk about.
I think there's definitely a vested interest in capitalism, and I think my base feeling about all this is that humans are genuinely, their base is too greedy for a lot of this shit, and when you give people power,
they're greedy because they're
it.
in a capitalist system where we are pitted against each other. Like, I hate John Mulaney, the comedian, because me and Mulaney, and he's done better, you know, and I don't like that, because...
Sure. That makes a lot of sense.
No, Ballerini came from money.
Yeah.
Nick Kroll came from money. Look, my teeth are working class teeth. I come from a hard scrabble life.
Absolutely.
These guys are, the rich get richer is what I'm saying. And
absolutely.
capitalism, you say people are greedy by nature. I disagree. And I think it's been, disproven in societies. They can be very collective, and we feel better as human beings when we're helping people. I always feel better when I help someone across the street. Now, it hasn't happened in many, many years because of I'm just busy.
That's what happens is you get busy, and then people are just crossing the street, and you're like, I can't get over there in time.
No, what I think you're doing is
Carly,
what I think you're doing is you're making arguments against what you want. No, we can't do it in a big way.
Oh no, I think that we can do it in a big way. It's
Huh?
just no. I think we can do it in a big way. I think that right now we're like in this moment of information overload, and I think that what we're part of
Information overload, yeah.
part
I
of
agree.
fascism, right, is to make you think that it used to be better and now we need a rebirth. And that's how everybody
true.
kind of gets on board.
Make
is they're like
American great again.
right,
Make America
exactly that.
great
So
again.
they're like, "Oh yeah, it used to be better. I used to have more opportunities and I used to have more stuff. How do we get back to then?" And it's like, I don't know, be 20 again? Like there's a lot of like stuff where it doesn't make any sense.
The
but
technology
it used
for
to
getting
be
young is in the works.
so true.
I've been taking.
Have you seen that guy that like injects his son's blood?
I have. Yeah.
And he looks terrible.
Hold on,
Yes.
hold on. That's a Southwest plane. I love that airline.
You do?
I do.
I was kind of like I was doing Delta for a while, and like
Delta, they
screwed
all
me.
suck, by the way.
Yeah.
But Southwest a little cheaper. But go ahead. So
That guy.
what is the guy?
Okay, there's this billionaire whose his whole thing is
I think I've
is
heard of
getting younger, and so like now he just looks like a
Is
really
that Peter Thiel?
no, that's
Okay.
a different guy. This guy's name is like I don't know, but there's this crazy
I think a
news
lot of
article
guys
with
do that.
him in him, his father, and his son all wet. They're all like wet in like white wife beaters, and they're all like hugging in this like very like artsy way, like inside of a pool or something, and it looks like they all just got like done like having like artsy like sex or something. But it's a crazy article because it's like all about how like every morning I wake up and I go and we all take 20 billion pills, and then I give my dad a little blood, and then my son gives me a little blood, and then we go off to our respective like areas of the house where there are doctors.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, he literally siphons blood from his son and then injects it into himself. And he's doing everything. He's obsessed with trying to reverse age.
Yeah.
And
What a moron.
And
He looks
ridiculous.
insane.
And I say
He looks-
that with all due respect.
I will say this. I'm like, how? Okay, that just seems ridiculous to me because he looks so unfuckable. Like, isn't there like a reason to do all that stuff where you're just like, at some point it's because you're wanting to be loved and wanted, and at this point he looks bad. He looks really bad.
No,
so
that
if
is-
he's 18,
that is-
that's great, I guess.
That is a capitalist. You know what he wants to do? A capitalist wants to win. He's a remember when Charlie Sheen fucking lost his mind?
Yes.
And all he was saying was winning.
yes.
I've got your money. Like he was going around the country in a fucking fugue state. Doing stand-up, and about 5 minutes into the show, people were booing because he had no material, and Sheen would just yell at them, "I have your money already, I'm winning," because they already paid.
The audacity. That's
And
amazing.
well, he was
Wow.
crazy. I missed those years because I liked having a celebrity completely publicly going nuts. That's what we are missing right now.
Well,
I
I
think
think you've
there's-
been trying to help that a little bit. You know?
Yeah,
And
you're
I
doing
think
it.
that's
You're killing
good.
it.
I'm not big enough. You know, we
We need to get you really, really big, so then you
well,
can
I don't
just.
think that'll happen because of my viewpoints
No, I don't know.
and my laziness.
I think your viewpoints are pretty popular right now.
My what?
I think it's popular to be like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
just have one, just
Yeah,
one, and it's like
Hey,
It's hard.
do you think we could we go back to the beginning of the podcast
Okay.
and reintroduce Carly and talk about the
one
one woman show, because we got a
Why do
little
we have to go
sidetracked. Well, I'm saying, metaphorically.
You wanna start over?
Yeah,
No,
no. I'm just saying, I'm gonna, we'll
Look, I know that that's a
keeping it on track.
I know that that's a nice contrivance. That's a nice,
Yeah.
thing to do. Like, oh, people will recognize. Let's start all over.
I just
You realize this is all. It's
Yeah, I love it. It's
right?
my favorite thing. I'm having a great time, actually. Well, okay.
Yeah.
So, but I will say this: the show that I'm doing.
Tell me. Yes.
It
What's
is kind
it
of
called,
interesting.
First of all,
Fascism for Beginners.
Nice. And when is it?
It's the 26th of this month. But honestly,
that's it.
I'm gonna do the first one is the 26th of this month, and then I'm gonna do a bunch more. I'm figuring it out. We're
Where
gonna
are
see,
you doing the 26th? Let's get the nuts and bolts down.
That's such a good idea.
Before I start
I'm
going
so bad at
after
this.
your
Okay,
viewpoints.
it's at DSP Studios. DSP.
Is that next to the Elysian?
Yes.
That's where Mary Houlihan does her stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I
Yes.
love
Yes.
Mary.
Yes. Yes. She's so cool. So it's at DSP Studios.
Yeah.
It's the 26th of this month, and it's just the first one. So it's going to be this like weird, interesting thing that like changes as it goes. There's a lot of participation, and if you don't do like the things I want, I get to like kick you out, and then you just don't get to come back in. And there's like a lot of stuff where you just kind of have to be chill and willing to go with it. Otherwise, like it's not going to work. So
I don't like participation
then
stuff.
then I won't make you do anything. But I do feel like
I don't like it.
That is going to be an interesting thing. I think that we're going
as a performer and an audience member, but as a performer, you're at the whim of whatever these people, whoever's there.
No, I know.
Oh yeah.
There's going to be a lot of
what we do with stand-up.
Yeah.
The great thing about the thing that I'm doing though is like I'm the dictator, so like I get to just do whatever I want. So like if you're being annoying, I can just kick you literally out of the building, and that's like what I'm going to do.
But they paid for a ticket. I don't know if you're going to be able.
No,
Will you refund them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna give them their money back if they're
have
not
a bucket of
being
cash
cool.
next to you.
If you're not chill, we're gonna give you your money back, then you have to leave. But it's gonna be weird. Like it's not gonna be a regular
you
show.
Want confrontation in a way.
It's gonna be like a little bit of people It's gonna be people sort of creating fascism inside of a room. I'm creating fascism inside of a room. I'm showing people how you can do it. Because fascism, right, is like a microcosm inside of like, let's say like a household, right? If you have like a terrible parent, that is actually like
that is
I know
tyrannical,
I know
authoritarian.
So it's kind of about like my life, because Mussolini made my nonna eat a cat during the war.
I don't, you just throw that fact off like we're not supposed to stop and question it. Mussolini made your nana
you like a cat? Well, his like the
Explain,
black the brown shirts. So she was like, her family is part of the partisan movement, and her brothers would always get like taken by the brown shirts and tortured. And then when there was this one time where she was like underneath a bureau and they couldn't get like they couldn't get the bayonets wouldn't get to her, so she like was kind of saved. So then they went away, but then there were people guarding her house for like 6 days, so she didn't eat or have water. And so when
all it took was a bureau to stop them, huh?
Yeah,
that's amazing.
Like I mean, before the Industrial Revolution, we were kind of like dumb. Like okay, one of my great grandpa's tactics to get away from everybody was he would take the soles of his shoe and turn it around so it looked like he was coming when he was going, and that worked like a lot, like during World War I. So I don't know, we weren't like doing
his footprints.
Yeah,
that's smart.
Yeah,
you think?
Yeah.
I have a pair of shoes that I could do that.
I mean, it's not smart now, but it was smart then because everybody was like kind of like everybody was sort of a Charlie Chaplin like caricature of what is happening now. Nobody was like,
do a commercial. Are you being hounded by fascists? Well, come on down to Ned's Bureau Haven. We have bureaus that will protect you from any authoritarian regime. Just get behind it and they won't be able to get you. And I know a lot of you like, how, Ned? Don't ask me. It was done in Italy.
a lot of people say, and Pops don't mean to interrupt, but a lot of people say, but what if they have a real long bayonet? You don't understand how deep these bureaus are. Come in now, see how deep they are.
How deep these bureaus are.
We'll throw in a pair of shoes that have a reverse sole on it. It'll trick these guys.
We are the Inscrupulata Brothers. At least that's the name on the van.
Inscrupulata Brothers?
That's the name on the van. He's actually my son. I know it's confusing.
They're a
but
type
we-
of meat?
but
It
we
means
are
a type
not-
of meat?
We're not going to change the van.
Okay.
Too
Okay.
expensive. Paint jobs, you can't afford these
This
paint
is
jobs.
my son, but we're the Inscrupulata Brothers. We sell bureaus that will keep you safe from MAGA or any other ICE, whatever you need done. By the way, I think it would be funny if
we did
you
a
had
business.
3 people dressed as ICE positioned in the audience.
That would be like such an interesting, because like I'm kind of doing brown shirt things where I'm like giving
are you?
people, I'm making some people like my like army, and then they're gonna have to surveil like other people in the audience, but it's not gonna be like so like spelled out. Actually, I shouldn't
Well,
say any of this
you're
shit.
biting-
Cut this out. This is bad because I'm just
Why?
not supposed to. Because I'm going to do a thing and I want to see if it works, and then we'll see like what happens, and then
So
after.
where do you want us to cut from? About you explaining?
No, you don't have to cut it. It's fine.
Okay.
Just don't listen to that. That
No,
might
good,
that might
because-
happen.
No,
it might
because
not.
it's more work for Kevin, and if there's one thing that irks me is when Kevin has more work. I
Thank
try
you.
to
That's so
limit
nice.
it to just, cutting a clip here and there.
I feel like anything that happens, you're just like kind of mad about it. There's just like never gonna be a moment. Everybody's like, yeah. So like, I love dogs, and you're like, did you know that dog? Well, it's weird that you said that, because did you know that dogs sometimes they're mean? Did you know that? He's like, yeah. I don't know what.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's
Crows like
Do-
nuts too, I found out.
yeah. Anytime
Oh.
I have any
But like the-
technical
yeah.
Hold on,
difficulties,
guys. I gotta throw this. Guys, I'll be right back. Let these guys talk, but monitor them because their opinions, I think, all fascism starts with the individual.
All fascism starts with the individual. I did not say that. It's gonna be a shirt though. That'll let me come on down to my show, and we'll get some. I was thinking about doing merch. The way you throw it is so aggressive at like all of the things. It looks like you're being mean.
yeah. Anytime I have technical difficulties on this podcast, it is obviously my heart races.
What happened?
For sure.
And I'm like,
There's like no way.
If it was my podcast by myself, and I have technical difficulties, which has happened multiple times on my own podcast,
That's like podcast stuff.
I am furious. I'm angry. But then I also have to deal with this other guy who's like, wait, what the and I'm going, I know.
Well, I'll give it, for instance, what he's talking about. I click on the podcast when he puts it up, and me and Kevin are like, you could barely see us. We're 2 little dots.
Yep.
And
It
What do
was
you
from
mean?
that camera view.
Oh, because you're okay.
he said this guy. So anyway, when we were filming it, he said, oh, no, it was just the last couple of minutes that got fucked up.
okay.
But
It was.
apparently that was bullshit, and I don't like to be bullshit.
It wasn't bullshit.
But like he didn't know. He obviously didn't know.
I'm kidding,
You
I'm
know what I
kidding.
mean?
It wasn't bullshit, and
I know.
I'm usually able to figure it out.
Not
but
this time.
I had like 24 hours to get it going, and I kept trying to run it through software, and it was a
Listen,
nightmare.
it sounds like a nightmare because podcast stuff is
That's why
I
hate
can't do
that.
it.
I can't do it.
I keep
We need to hire.
yeah, I'm a hirer. I'm not a doer, unfortunately. You
we'll-
got some nuts
We'll
here.
do.
Eddie.
You got some nuts on your beard.
You got some nuts on your beard. Do it without nuts on your beard. I want you to introduce me nice. Look at that dog. I feel like having that much fur on your body at all times has to be just
Dogs.
yeah, it just has to
know-
be exhausting.
Dogs should not. These dogs that are like a husky in LA.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Is it fucked
Nothing.
again?
We're just gonna keep going and finish the
Oh,
podcast.
what
and then-
you learn?
I just stopped it and
What
restarted
did
it so
say
it would.
as far as minutes over there.
I couldn't tell. The time code is all fucked up.
Do you see how he?
I'm not trying to
I can't
win.
tell. all this shit starts going on. I couldn't tell.
You're such a narc, Eddie. Jesus Christ.
I have to be.
What?
I have to be. I don't have much time on this earth.
What
left.
is this?
You want nuts?
No, I'm okay. Thank you.
I'm good.
What's great is you could never be a fascist because you're way too loud about it. Although I will say that you'd be like see what this fucking guy did, and like you never get any deals done because you're like, that guy was a bitch just now, and then everybody would be like, oh, probably not Eddie for the front man.
Well, that
You know what I mean?
that is what I think is very funny too, because I do feel like you agree. You have the same opinion.
No, we do. It's like
saying
the
same thing.
We're saying the same thing. He's just being mad at me, which is like 100% fine with me.
Really? I mean, I don't. I think you're biting.
You go back and forth from being mad and then being sad that we know that you're mad, like in a way that is so crazy. It's just like you're like, well, I was it's not that I was mad. It's just that I was.
Folks, I want some feedback on this podcast if it goes through. Technically, I want some feedback. Was I being a dick? I don't think so.
You're like always being. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Yes. What do you mean?
I think
You're making me like feel Italian. You're a dick all the time, but like in a fun way. We love it.
Thank you.
We like it.
Thank
It's
you.
fun.
I take on this persona to be entertaining.
That's right.
And we love it.
To be unpredictable because most podcasts are so fucking boring. It's
true.
two people agreeing
I know.
and just going or not agreeing, but they're talking about what's better, a donut or a crawler.
It's crazy. I feel like
I love that pod. It's a great pod.
People did. Joe DeRosa and his friend did it, and it was very popular.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that I think that right now it's like listening to a podcast, I think, is replacing just kind of like white noise or whatever. So when you're walking around, if you just have two people saying bullshit in your ear, it kind of makes it so that you don't have like the existential thoughts about like what's happening in the world. And I think that that's what everybody's addicted to. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Well, we usually do bits. You know, we'll do a bits on here. I disagree.
I do.
Of course you do.
Because I think
It's like, how could you? Okay, yeah.
no, I mean, I would think
People don't want a distraction. You're right. That's why podcasts are specific, and people like that about them.
sometimes podcasts, and I think I include this one, can be very informative. Mine and Kevin's is very informative about
right.
human behavior.
That's right. That is right. Well, when we almost got squished by a tree, we told the news that we
did
were
you know that?
environmental podcast.
Really?
That was funny.
Yeah.
Wait,
Over there.
did you like call the news? Did they come out?
They
Check
hit
it
us
out.
up.
Check it out. We're sitting.
What do you mean they hit you up?
Well, I put a post up about it. I clipped it, because it was during the
It was
podcast
viral.
recording. And then the news reached out to us, and so we came out here and did a little banter in front of the tree.
They
fallen
thought we
tree.
were a nature podcast because I was like saying, yeah, we talk about trees a lot.
And like
Zoe!
dogs. Zoe.
Zoe.
Hi, Bubs. What you doing? Oh my God,
We
she's
talk
so cute.
about trees. Hi, Zoe.
Hi, pretty. Hi, pretty.
Oh, there's a
That's a big,
Got, like,
sweet
rubs.
baby.
But it was hilarious
good.
because
Oh,
I don't know why we got onto the nature angle.
Wait, you really got on the news? Like they like came out, or were you?
Oh, yeah. Can you have a clip you could send Carly
Oh,
later?
yeah.
This is
Send her the
see,
clip.
and this
I'll
is why
show her the tree.
this is why
falls.
nobody knows anything about
Zoe
anything.
is so sweet. She
I
just gave me a
know.
little smooch and walked away. Like
she's
little
the
smooched
best.
my hand and then walked away.
I've seen
So
her in this
sweet.
neighborhood for many years.
She's so
That's what's
cute.
good about the continuity of my life is that I never move from a place because of lack of social mobility, and it really connects me to the neighbors.
Yes.
Love that. Love that.
It
That's
really
so
does.
nice.
It's
it's
beautiful.
nice to not have enough to try to run around, and then you make friends.
I do go
Yeah.
all over the country to entertain a broken nation,
And that's very helpful, and we love that about you.
Yeah, I bring.
You should take me. You should take me. I want to go. I want to start
Do you
to tour.
wanna?
Yeah, I want
right,
to tour.
well, Kevin's
I'm
going
actually
with
pretty. I'm actually pretty funny lately. So I'm
You
just
are
like
funny.
I'm just letting you know. I'm
You
hitting
are
a little
funny.
bit of
I've
a
seen you do
stride.
stand-up
No, but you saw me like
at
do.
the Tomorrow Show, but
You saw me do a
but
terrible.
you know a good comic.
I was kind of like going through like a
Can
breakup.
you let me fucking finish?
Oh my God, Eddie!
good
I can't
comic-
handle it. It's like
I'm trying to compliment you. for fuck's sake.
we're gonna Italian each other out though. I swear to God, somebody's gonna just like shoot out
you know,
the window.
Italians really do have some. What is
But
that?
but I like it. That makes me like you more. Because then I feel like it's a lot of like breaks and repairs.
Yeah,
and so
yeah.
like every single time we do it, I feel like we're stronger. Like as a bond. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I feel.
Yeah, you're going, what's the matter you? She's going, what's the matter you?
Wait, what were you saying though?
Do you want to go to What's the Matter University?
What's the
matter you?
What's the matter you?
You could
My-
get a degree
my
in
gram-
about 15 minutes as long as you say, what's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? We're located right at the corner. Go fuck yourself and come and eat.
My grandma used to be like, "Ma Dio, Cristo Madonna," and then she would just like walk in the house. It just means Jesus Christ, and then she would walk in the house. But like that was her "What's the matter?"
Oh my
She'd be like,
God.
"Ma Dio, Cristo."
They spoke Italian, your parents?
Yeah,
My grandparents spoke Italian.
Yeah, my mom. But like I was I think Italian was my first language, but then I forgot it all. So
You
I can
forgot
kind
it?
of like remember, or I mean, I can kind of like understand.
So what's your one-person show is called Fascism for Beginners.
Yes,
At DPS, which is
DSP.
here in... What?
DSP.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, what the fuck?
DSP.
DSP.
Next to the Elysian Theater in Los Angeles.
Yes.
And you're gonna... Well, go ahead. Talk about it.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna get yelled at immediately, but it's a show.
I'm kidding.
It's a show about fascism, kind of, and also about how I grew up and how basically the show came about because I was watching everybody go through what I went through when I was growing up, which was like not understanding what reality is, being like inundated with chaos, like not understanding like who to trust, having somebody be like, don't tell anyone what's going on over here because these other people are gonna come get you, having like
did you
all
grow
of this. I grew up in Wisconsin, but I grew up with my mom, who's a nut. So
And she grew up where? Your mom?
she grew up mostly in Illinois, but she came from Italy.
Italy. Okay.
Yeah, she from Florence.
And that's where your grandma had to eat her cat.
My grandma had to eat her cat in Modena, so that's different.
Modena?
Yeah,
That's where they make balsamic vinegar.
it's very good.
Oh.
So
It's true.
yes, this is true. What was I saying? All right, so I was just watching everybody like go through this thing that I've experienced, and it was interesting because I like had never talked to people about this. It never was like a thing I could like have this commonality with. And so I'm watching everybody do this and go through this stuff, and like they're all freaking out, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's awful. I hate it, but like also it's like making it so that I like have community now. And then
Yeah.
I was thinking about how it's crazy that like a microcosm of a family can produce the same things as the macrocosm of like a fascistic state. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like what we're moving into, and we're moving into it in all of the ways that like sort of a wackadoo parent can like make a household insane.
Can I say that I really like that? I think that's a winning formula to show how a family can be the absolute ground zero point for fascism.
Yeah. And
How fascism, a violent father, a totalitarian mother, I mean,
Yeah.
like you said before, that is fascist, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yeah. So
religion is fascist. He grew up with religion. If you don't believe, I
Right.
mean, a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Like
thought crimes.
if they,
Yeah.
if they thought crime, yeah. If you don't believe,
Yeah. And also
or if you
the idea of
masturbate
surveillance.
during Jeopardy,
Also the idea.
you're gonna lose.
Yeah, the idea of surveillance is a big one. Like just the idea that everybody's looking at you. They that's like a huge.
God sees everything you do, and you know what it is now? Palantir. It started with God, and now it's flock cameras.
It's so true. We have to take out the flock cameras. Okay, I know that I'm like I'm trying to like sound like a person that you should respect and come to my show, but we do need to take out the flock cameras. Like that is like a huge problem, and I don't mean to sound conspiracyist, but
I'm sorry, but why would you qualify? I want you to come to my show. But I'm gonna say
because like then everybody's like, oh, this broad is like crazy. Like instead of, you know what I mean? Like I know
my fans.
That is true. Yeah, that is true. We should go out. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so take out the flock cameras because we're like, this is bad. We're like this is bad. It's just gonna get worse. Like this is no good. And we gotta take them out. And I don't even know how. Also, I think the Waymos are gonna start to be a device of surveillance soon. Do you know what I mean? Because there's cameras on all sides of them. What?
Yeah, and then the social credit score stuff will start happening.
Social credit score. Watch the last season
my God,
of
social credit score. What is that again?
So
I think I saw a Black Mirror episode about
there's
that.
the last season of what's that show where they have sex with the robots and then
it's
the robots.
happening right now.
Westworld?
The last season of Westworld is this. It basically, if you watch the last season of Westworld, it's basically this.
I haven't seen it. It sounds hot.
It's so hot.
Having sex
like
with robots.
Tandy Newton.
I don't know. I know Olivia Newton-John.
No. Tandy. she's like the hottest person alive.
I know.
Anyway,
Are you serious?
Yeah, she's beautiful.
I love Isaac Newton, the father of gravity.
Not as hot, is what I'm gonna say.
Yeah, nobody ever talks about his level of attractiveness.
No,
Isaac?
Yeah, Newton.
Isaac Newton not only discovered gravity, but he also
had nice calves.
He had nice
Yeah,
calves.
nobody talks about that.
And he hosted a lot of raves back in.
Yeah, they were sexy. Yeah, he had good moves. Nobody talks about the way he like moved his body.
So tell me about social credit again, because that's fucking crazy.
So they use essentially.
So if you've
they
been
follow
rated
you.
a 4,
Yeah, you have a harder
but
time.
if you're rated a 1.
You're going to have a harder time if you have a poor social credit score, living in certain neighborhoods, having certain jobs.
Oh,
being
in other
able
words,
to-
if you're not a bootlicking.
Yeah, and it's happening, and I can't remember what state. It's happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I can't remember
like,
where it's happening, but it is happening right
the
now.
The idea of
We need a revolution.
everybody needs to start making their email lists. If like your whole thing is like you perform places or whatever, you need people to know about stuff that you're doing. Everybody needs to start forming email lists so that they can't take away like all of your of the way that you've been because like they're making it so the only way that you can get followers or like advertise is on social media because they took away TV.
There you go.
This has been a crazy podcast, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's been pretty good.
2 in a row now. Wow, we've been all over.
Pretty crazy.
You know,
Yes.
usually we have one topic and stick to it. Let me do one character.
Yeah.
Let me do one character.
Sorry,
I do.
I keep it hot.
Hello, I'm Charles Nabisco. Have you ever done a podcast that's all over the fucking place? People are like, what the fuck is this about? We have a Nabisco. We have a cookie for that. It's called the Podcast Out of Fucking Control. It's a shortbread cookie with... Anyway, our Girl Scouts will be coming with the prisoners. They're prisoners. Don't use a ring camera.
Girl Scouts are prisoners.
No, they're prisoners. I'm Charles Nabisco. I don't feel well.
Look for the train off the rails on the box.
Hadn't done Charles Nabisco in a while.
I know.
I feel like I didn't really get him.
No, you it's been a long time.
Can you do old timey voice?
Oh yeah, I get.
Oh yeah, Cummins is a good VO guy. If you
Really?
need a VO guy,
I kind of do. For
I'm
like
ready.
a thing for the show.
Like old timey, like an old timey.
let's hear it. Let's hear your edition.
Or
for
an
Carly's
old
show.
man.
Old timey.
Old timey, like come on down.
Yeah,
You're gonna get your favorite thing. Everybody knows.
Is
yeah,
that
yeah.
it?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, you're hired. What is
Come
the
on
pay?
down, get your balls waxed.
What is the pay? I'm kidding. Fine.
Could we do a guided meditation and then close her out?
I have an hour 7 minutes.
Well, we're probably going to need it all. There's,
I'm sorry, Carly, but this podcast, it's in his hands now.
I know.
Yeah, that's fine. I trust
And-
him. I feel like he's fine. He's good.
It'll be all right.
Yeah, generally he is, but
Okay.
It's
today I may have rattled him and he fucked up after I rattled him.
You really did. You did. It was your fault.
With this chaotic
be, it
energy.
might be
I'm
because-
rattled. We're all rattled. The pigeons are rattled. It's what is that? A crow?
Those are crows.
It is very funny because when Eddie goes out of town, every time he comes back from town, he's usually upset with me.
Is that true?
Yes, and so a lot of times.
I'm tired when I come back.
Eddie, you gotta be nicer.
Well-
like 100%.
We're
Eddie-
very good friends.
Eddie wants the podcast to be really good, but he'll be out of town or we won't record one. So he'll be like, just send me the audio. And then I'll, do this whole thing with the audio and try to do this.
I've
theater
listened
of
to
the
a couple.
mind.
They're good.
And it's fun. I like the audio only ones. They're fun to edit. But yeah, then so I'll try to put out clips with that stuff, but it's just audio. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not an animator. I don't know.
I
how
was
to
gonna say,
animate.
do you animate them or?
No, I mean I mess around with them
that's
a little bit.
lot of.
That's crazy.
I've done-
Animate. We do send some of our stuff off to
A
Korea.
really talented guy was
No,
like,
Korean animators, but we made the
Korean
mistake.
animators?
Yes, but we made
Studio
the mistake of going to North
That's
Korea
Japanese, isn't it?
instead of
Is Studio
South
Ghibli
Korea.
Japanese?
Huh?
Is Studio Ghibli Japanese?
Yes.
What about Japanese?
Yeah, right.
Studio Ghibli.
Studio Ghibli. With,
I don't know
like
what you're talking about.
All right. Jesus.
They do House
Studio
Flying
Ghibli.
Castle.
All of a sudden, we're in a parallel universe.
It's
Actually, they do a lot of stuff where like you go into like a universe and then it's like
Is
an
it anime?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
you'd love it. It's beautiful story.
You would actually really like a lot of it.
Ponyo. There's a movie called
I've never
Ponyo
seen that
that's
one.
in that
Oh, yeah?
universe that is so beautiful.
Oh,
And
really?
It's a really nice story, and it's animated gorgeously. Howl's Moving Castle also, or Magic Castle.
I haven't
really
seen that
cool.
one either. I've only seen all the like Spirited Away. and
Kiki's
then
Delivery Service.
I've seen a little bit of that.
That one's really cute. I love that one. He's got a cat that talks. That's,
Cute. Yeah.
It's Phil Hartman's voice for the talking cat,
Really?
which I love. Yeah.
Oh, that. Did you guys see? Okay, there's an animated movie that came out that was like all like comics, and it was so funny. I think Aparna was on it. It was like it's all about like beavers. Do you know what I'm talking about? You have kids.
No.
Like it was like these beavers are like
Was it a big like Disney movie?
yeah. I don't know if it
Oh.
was Disney, but it was.
The
A
animal.
mainstream movie?
The animal beaver. Yes, correct. Yeah. I'm like, those big movies with beavers in them? Yeah, they're real popular.
You got kids. You
guys-
watch beaver pics.
Yeah.
What do you mean,
You got
pornography?
kids.
Oh,
you know about
yeah.
beavers.
Yeah, I watch it. But I like the novels better. Like, I just read Deep Throat. That's a good novel.
Oh, that's a good one. But if you ever are interested in some good beaver pics, let me know. I got a list.
They're always by a tree. Isn't that like an old thing? Like when men before porn would like hang out, they would put Playboys and stuff by like trees for
Yes,
like other
they would bury
yeah
porn in the
like
woods.
little squirrels,
My friend JT has a
Yeah.
bit about that. Where
little
you,
horny squirrels.
like bury porn in the woods.
Yeah.
Was before the digital revolution.
Yeah,
Right.
we would always find dirty magazines at the bike track.
I just love how
Is
it's
that
like
true?
such community because like I feel like if you're a socialized woman, you don't really do that, or at least you never used to. Now I think it's a little bit more, but you weren't like, hey, this got me off. Do you want it to get you off too? Like
Yeah,
that doesn't
yeah.
really happen, which I think would be nice. But
Yeah, I mean, we would always. I
That's
never.
changing the world one individual by one.
communism.
No, we would look at it, but I never remember like jacking off to it. That would always. We'd have to be at the bike was like the bike pit was just a bunch of like bowls that were dug deep out of this dirt, and then we call it the shit pit, and there was just like homeless people and discarded trash in the 80s, and
keep going.
But yeah, we had.
The wind is literally blowing. I think I just ate one.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we got our pornography from the neighborhood porn dealer. He put all of the pornography in a juniper bush that was hollowed out.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Like this community of like horny kids,
Yeah.
like comes together and they are just like here's
was the
like
movie
free
Stand By
boners
Me.
for everybody. You know, yeah. That's cute. I think that's cute. Like I feel like sexuality in like boy stuff is so. I was always so jealous of it because it's so like
Really?
community oriented and you know
I mean,
you guys
girls
are
can
all
make-
like
you can
I have a
do it.
boner and everybody's like me too. It's like this nice celebration.
Yeah, I didn't experience that.
Oh, okay.
Me neither. I was in many circle jerks with fellas, and
And you guys were mad at each other the whole time, just like angry.
It just never worked out.
Well, we would shame each other. We would literally we'd go around in a circle in our small groups. This is a true story. We had accountability groups, and we go around in a circle, and we'd ask if we did anything that week that
This
we
is
were
church
ashamed
stuff.
of.
This is
Yeah.
church stuff.
And so if we were masturbating, we would be like,
But this is a different group than the shit pit group, right? Because like
no. I mean, these are some of the same guys.
what?
Oh,
So they
yeah.
would be like, "Yo, here's tits," and then they'd be like, "Did you look at tits?" And it's like, I did. You just gave them to me.
We'd talk about it. We'd be like, oh yeah, me and Aaron, we were at the thing. We found a Playboy, and we looked at it, and they're like, oh man, really? And I'm like, yeah.
That's your
yeah.
accountability group.
Yeah, yeah.
I
mean,
would
it was
always
very
find.
real.
Wait, was it accountability like through the church? So like the church
Yes.
would be like, all the boys line up.
No. I mean, we met together on our own with our youth pastor.
With the youth pastor.
Yeah, who was only 4 years older than us.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he was chill and not
Yeah, I mean,
pedophile.
probably not that chill looking back on
Yeah,
some
that's
things,
like so
but
weird
it-
to
nothing.
do.
I mean, all the things that would have been red flags never amounted to anything that was an actual red flag.
Sure.
But he would we would pants each other,
Sure.
and fuck around, you go up to your boy and you pants him and you push him over.
Right.
Well, the pastor would do that sometimes. Too.
Okay,
That
so
isn't
the-
a pastor. A pastor should not pants people.
He was trying to be like the cool pastor.
Well,
I feel
he
like
was. He was all. We were tight.
Yeah.
We were all very close.
it's so great that he wasn't a pedophile because I feel like that's what always happens is the cool pastor. He's always like, "Come on over. I'm gonna play you my guitar," and then
Yeah.
and then he just touches you, and that's the whole the whole experience. The cool, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we had one of those too.
You did?
He was my winter camp counselor, and I think I've told this story on here before. But I brought a box of rape alarms to pull pranks on people, and when he was my camp counselor, and so
What's a rape alarm?
it's a box that
Yeah,
has
I
a
don't
pin in
understand.
it, and you pull the pin out, and it makes this ear-shattering noise.
Wow.
And
Like
so-
a smoke alarm.
Yeah,
how come?
absolutely.
How come
So-
I didn't know about? How come you know about that and I don't know about?
Well,
that?
this would have been when I was 11, so
Okay.
it would have been 92, 93.
that sounds useful though. That sounds like
Yeah, but I had a box of them. I'd take the pin out and throw them in people's cabins in the middle of the night into my friends' cabins.
was the pastor a creepo?
The guy who was my camp counselor
Yeah,
was a pedophile
counselor.
and got convicted 10 years later.
You're kidding.
So you were kind of doing you were kind of being the partisan of that community and trying to
Yes.
get people out of getting
Yeah.
fingered.
Jamie.
Wow.
Sorry, I'll never forget that guy.
Wow.
You didn't mention one of your pastors got convicted.
It's not the pastor,
Yeah.
it's the camp counselor.
Camp
Oh, the
counselor,
camp counselor. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is it about camp counselors?
Well, because
Is
they
it-
want to hang out with a bunch of little boys in the woods. It's
I don't know.
who
I thought
would
they
that
were,
be interesting to?
I thought they were into hiking.
Why wouldn't they go
swimming.
hiking with their own friends? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If you're 30, you go hiking with another 30-year-old. If you're 30 and you want to go hiking with
Well,
a
it's a paid
13-year-old.
gig, right? So maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, right. That's true. Yeah. I think that some people are really passionate about I just taught a boy a knot, and
Oh,
and they'll
yeah.
go home and be like, that's nice.
Well, the fucked up
for them.
thing about it is the fact that freaks and perverts that are child molesters, the fact that they exist and they're out there and they're predators, means that there's less likelihood for a younger man to get guidance from an older man if he doesn't have a father or a male figure in his life.
Right.
And that shit's really, really valuable. To
Right.
just have an older man who can
Yeah.
teach you something. And that's why
Yeah.
I spend a lot of time with Eddie,
Right. Yeah. I can see that. I can see that being valuable.
My dad-
I'm not a good.
Wait,
I'm not a good mentor. I think in a lot of ways.
You are in a lot
you
of
think
ways.
maybe not?
I don't know. I
feel like you actually kind of are weirdly, but like, boy.
Carl,
Yeah.
no, honestly, you are getting Eddie on a very rare. You've gotten him on a rare mood because we do 230 episodes of this podcast,
Right.
one a week. And Eddie has only genuinely been mad at me, I could say maybe 3 times.
Okay.
Where I was like, this is unreasonable.
Oh yeah.
And
you think today was one of those days?
no, today is a day where you're having fun and you're kind of
You're
kind of
pokey.
punchy.
You're doing pokies. But like I like that. I think it's because I'm also doing that. You know what I mean? Like I'm kind of being a brat as well.
Well, you're not being a brat.
No, I
You
think
know,
it's good watching.
You're on edge because of your one-person show.
I am very nervous about it. It's good because it's the first one.
They're tough. I've done a bunch of them. I've done a bunch of one-person shows,
Have you?
and they're stressful. Now, mine would be character, clothes. Like I'd have to change wardrobe, character, change wardrobe, character,
God, I would love to see that.
change lighting.
You
I'll
have-
do
you
it
have-
again. I'll do it again.
You
I would
should do
love
that
that.
again.
Yeah,
Everybody
because
would like that.
stand-up is great, but sometimes I need to get
It's
the
boring.
fuck away from
And honestly,
stand-up.
Eddie, if you need another person,
It's a one-person show by
well,
definition.
no, but I'm just saying if you wanted to,
Expand
be
it?
a 2-person show.
That's called.
That's just a show. I think that I don't even think they're not like it's like they're just a show.
Is it
It's
still a
duo.
one-man show if there's one man who does sound effects?
No, I think, or yes, because I have a producer who's going to be doing a bunch of shit in the background, and
Who's your
it's still
producer?
Langston.
I'll only
From
support
Use?
Hughes? Who?
What?
Langston who?
What is Langston's last name? I actually don't know.
That's
Langston's
okay. You don't know
last
his name.
But
No, I genuinely
they're
would
very
love,
cool.
I would love to see you do that. That would be so cool.
Yeah.
I think it
I've
would,
done them, man, and they are stressful because it's all you.
yeah.
It's all you.
so is stand up.
What?
So is stand up.
Tell me about it. Tell me about it.
I'm
I
not doing
did
a bunch of
30
characters,
minutes
though.
last night at the Improv Lab. 30.
Was that fun?
It was a great show, and the crowd was really good. But by the time I got on, they were a little tired. I was last.
How many people were there before you?
It was packed.
No, but how many like stand-ups?
Oh, like 7?
I hate when they do that. It's like just do if you're gonna make somebody
they
do a
were
longer
good.
set, just do like 3, 4 at tops, and like then let
Yeah.
the longer set go. 'Cause
But
it's
it's hard.
I want to say this, and tell me if you guys know this one. It's a difficult one. I started out poorly. I just started out like kind
Never heard of her.
of doing my thing where I thought I could improvise right up top and really get him, but I didn't.
Yeah.
And then I had to get him I got him at the 5-minute mark, and then it was, it was
Thank God.
good. And I really just got the momentum, but it's so easy to like go down the drain if
Yeah.
you start badly.
Well, that's the problem with all these showcase spots in LA is
you
they're
can't
all
play around.
Oh, they're so
3 to 5
No,
minutes.
you gotta if you're doing that, you have to be,
on it. You
On
gotta
it.
like be working out the 3 inside of a 20 that you are like at least if you're like me and a storyteller person, like
Yep.
it's crazy.
Yep,
that's a
how I am.
storyteller person. I don't know how you do that.
I feel like
3 to 5.
it's hard. Yeah, it's so hard. I used to do it in Chicago, but like before
What kind of story would you tell?
I did a lot of like
Quickies?
My mom was a clown. My mom was a clown, and my dad was in a mental institution. Neither are doctors.
And you could
shit
do
like that.
that?
They're just like,
You
know.
could do that in 3 minutes?
Yeah, I mean that's how I
have
got
to.
like you get good at
Yeah.
making copy about your own life. Do you know what I mean? Like you get good at just being like boop, boop.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you for being our guest, Carly.
Yeah.
And I look forward to seeing your one-woman show called Fascism for Beginners. And Kevin, thank you for all you do on this podcast. I mean, the clips, just the music is awesome.
Thank you.
Everything you do, and just backing me up on this podcast. Sure, you've had bad
Thank God.
episodes.
I just like creep
Well,
out.
I mean, Eddie, I'd like to thank you
Thank you.
for existing as the anomaly that you are, and allowing me to attempt to record it. You know, I attempt to document your brilliance as often as I can, and I want to thank you for you know, pushing through the parts where the SD card fries out, you know, and I want to thank you for standing by me when the batteries don't work, you know.
Yes.
And you could have walked away. You could have said, "Fuck this kid, this 45-year-old kid." But you didn't. You said, "You know what?
No,
he's going to get another battery."
He's going to get another battery.
He told me that it shouldn't happen again.
What happened today, though?
Today,
why did the fucking...
And I want to thank you guys both for being just like so. You guys are made it. Everything's just so comfortable and just like emotionally, I felt safe the whole time.
Good.
Like I
hope
felt like,
you did. I mean,
physically,
you know,
did you feel
physically, I felt fine. Emotionally, but like in a fun way. But like in a fun way.
Well, I didn't have you sign a waiver saying, you have to be emotionally unsafe or whatever. You know,
so you were
you
taking
came
it
on
easy
by
on me?
your own
Volition.
Volition, thank you. All right, Kev, why don't you give us our outro?
Tell us your Instagram handle real quick.
Tell us
Carly
where...
Ballerini. Yeah, that's it.
That's it. I love it. Go to Carly Ballerini. Guys, thanks for stepping in here and enjoying us. Thank you for watching the show or listening. And if you want to support us even more, and you go, you know what? Why not throw money into an empty pit at these guys that that are barely holding it together?
We're knocking on the door of 5,000 subscribers.
That's good.
On YouTube.
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah. And
I didn't want to brag.
Well, you know what's nice about all of our subscribers is we know that they're real people. Because,
we do.
Yeah, they're not. There's no way that these could be bots.
And by the way, I want to thank.
It's too slow for bots.
Yeah.
I want to thank.
And that is nice. Yeah.
I want to thank everybody who's been writing in lately. Brendan Troutman, Max, the Crimmonses.
Yes.
You know who you are. Who've been writing in, and thank you for all. I see the letters, the emails, and sometimes what I'll do is just respond to you in longhand and snail mail it.
Do you really do that?
No.
Okay, I was like, what the fuck?
He gives it to a crow. Sometimes he'll
gives it to a crow.
He'll hand it to a crow and be like, "It's going to the Crimmonses."
I feel like Edgar Allan Poe with all these.
I
Yeah, what's
know
going
there's
on?
ravens.
Well, it's
so
'cause
many.
We are
crows over here.
surrounded by
Yelling it.
crows, ravens right now.
Yeah, they found the nut spot.
God. All right, everybody. Did we get it?
Patreon, YouTube, subscribe to wherever you get podcasts. Please leave us a review if you haven't already. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for watching or listening to Apocalypse Soon, the podcast with no upside.